Hey, what's up, everybody? We're going to do some more Hunting Simulator 2 because I had a really good time on this the last time I played it. I had a really good time on Way of the Hunter last night. We're going to go into Hunter mode. I got to tell my mama something. Woo, I tell you what. I was not happy with something that just happened. All right. It is live. We are good to go. If we look, moose, roe deer, red deer, I believe that's my Sika. That's my red deer then. So moose and fallow, no, roe and fallow. I get screen tearing so much in this game. Let me see if I can. I think that worked. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I want a candidate for whatever goose I'm missing. I need to get the rabbits. What rabbit is that, by the way? That's the snowshoe hare? Okay. I'm not worried about that today, though. We're gonna see how much money I got. $613. We're going to try to get all of the bows. Finish getting all of these. And then get at least the shotguns. I want to make my goal today is $20,000 though. So let's. Oops, it's not going to let me do it. Let's go here. Let's look and see. We've got a 308. We got a 223. That would be fine. Where we're going, there are no moose, so we don't need. That's item number 4. We do not need that. There are elk there. There's deer. That's a red deer collar. We don't need that. So 3, let's do as elk. 4, let's do as boar. All right, let me go get Tipper. You are. All right, sorry. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me tell about Tipper. So, I brought Tipper up here. Janice insisted I bring him up here, so I set him down, and he come in and he laid down. We went downstairs, and he followed me right back up. And so when he followed me right back up, I felt something, and I looked down. And he put 4 little turds on my foot. Well, he put one on my foot, and it was like one every foot. It was like every foot away he had let one, and he looked at me and he run to the door. I go and I let him out. He goes halfway down the stairs, turns around, and comes running back. So I cleaned it up, and he looks at me when I clean it up, and he runs to that door. I opened it, and he run downstairs. 3 minutes later, here he comes back up here. What are you doing now? I had to clean the floor, and I had to put that Resolve on my floor. But anyway, now let me tell you what she done. We cut a watermelon a while back now. So she said, I'll wash the knife. And she says, I'll wash the knife. So I left it in the sink. She washes it and she puts it in the strainer. I thought she put it back up, or that she put it in the dishwasher. I go in there and I pick up a lid out of the strainer for the gallon pitcher, because I was going to put some water in it. And she had put that darn huge knife, a chef's knife, butcher knife, whatever you want to call it, the triangular like knives, put that in there in that darn strainer, and when I picked that lid up, it fell right beside of my foot. If it had been an inch closer, it would have cut my foot off. If it had hit Tipper, it would have killed him. And she does not think at all, and she'll just throw stuff. You need to get on her about that. I told her she does not need to be doing that, and oh my gosh, scared the hell out of me. Look down and there's a darn knife as big as, like this big here, beside of my foot. I don't know what in the world she thinks she's doing. Hey, nameless. Sweet tater pie. Sweet tater pie, and I shut my mouth. Woohoo! Uh-huh. We are going to go out here and see if we can't find some bison, and then go back in and find some more bison, and go back in and find some more bison. We're going to do maybe 2 to 3 trips. I want to hit 20,000. Oh my goodness, Crusty Underoos. What is wrong with you, nameless? It's the Crusty Underoo Queen. Nameless, bringing out the can of peaches. Oh my goodness. Now we know. Just pure evilness. Two white-tailed deer. Both of them male. Holy. I know I weren't going to hit them, but I wanted to see where it would go. No! Not at all. Not at all. Not 1,300 yards away, no, I'm not. I throw a shot out there every now and then just to laugh, because there are people who actually get on this game and will shoot that far away and hit stuff. And to me, you got to be using a mod if you do that. And there's nothing in this world that's going to convince me otherwise. And if you might get a shot every now and then, but you saw that shot way up and to the right of where I was aiming, or where they were. But this game is weird. It changes all the time. I was talking with somebody earlier today actually about it. It's almost like this game. I did miss. I wasn't actually trying to hit anything. I was just throwing shots out. But anyway, there's a bison right there. How do I... He's a fun guy. Anyway, like this game, it's like after a short period of time, it just suddenly it's like there's an update or something and different things happen. It's like for the longest time, nobody knew that there was a legendary turkey or pheasant or rabbit at all. And then suddenly there's all three. And there were none. I mean, there were none when it first started. And the devs even said that there's no rabbits or birds. They didn't say that there were no... They didn't say there's no ducks or geese. They said there are no birds. And no, they put them in. They said there are no birds of any kind. There's no rabbits, and they said that 100%.
Good job.
But 100%, they clearly said there are none. And then they popped up. Only if you play as a woman. But now they're there. And I have seen a pheasant I've seen a pheasant myself, but the bow. Now, somebody had asked me what happened to the turkey collar. I don't think there was ever a turkey collar in the game. Now that I think about it, I think that it's the flushing aspect, but it's really weird because the like with the bow, I had tested the bow, I had tested the crossbow, and I could not get them to shoot anything over like 60 yards at the time when the game had first come out. And after they said that they had finished updating the game, suddenly you can actually shoot stuff further away and stuff. And people are shooting things with the bow like 200 yards out and stuff. And damn it. I was trying to shoot him in the head. So anyway, it was, like I said, people actually doing really long shots with those weapons and stuff. And I just had somebody ask me how far you can shoot with the crossbow, but I don't know. And it's like on PlayStation, the game worked fine, and just suddenly, anytime you shoot, you are shooting off to the right about just like that much, and it actually will cause you to mess up. And I've had that happen here sometimes too. That's not the same bison. $520 yards. I'm going to shoot out all my ammo. I'm just having fun, y'all. I'm not trying to be accurate today. So that's the second bison, by the way. We'll track them both down, hopefully. As long as I get them down is all that matters. Not trying to do anything great today, just making some money. Shooting gallery money. I know that was a different one because we had a third shot, or we had hit that other one twice already. And then we just hit that one, and he didn't go down, or it didn't give me a fine. So there, that's the first one. Okay. I am not hitting them at all. He's down. I got 500 on him, but it's Colorado. There's 2 maps in Colorado, 2 maps in Texas, and 2 maps in Europe. There we go. They obviously Harghita County and the Czechia marshlands is all I know. I don't know where they're supposed to be based on. Harghita is a real place, and then I guess Czech Republic or whatever. Which I have no idea where either one are. I'm not sure which one this is, but all right, we shot him. I don't know how many times we shot him. We shot him way too many times. We had to have shot him 4 times. On this game, you can. This is the game that it fines you if you shoot them over twice. It fines you $250 each time you shoot an animal over twice. The others, you just get bad scores on. Way of the Hunter, you just get less money. It's based on how much meat you have. No. No, you can't shoot it again. Why? You want to shoot him again? Nameless over here singing Metallica. Shoot me again! I ain't dead yet! Now, I about shot a brown bear last night on Way of the Hunter after it was dead, just to make sure. On Way of the Hunter, you gotta be careful. And You got to be really careful. What is it, Nameless? Oh, you're talking about Red Dead. You can shoot it all you want, but you don't get anything for it. It doesn't count it. Now, there was a glitch on Call of the Wild where people were shooting the animal after it was dead, and it was giving them money every time they done it. And they fixed that. It was some glitch in multiplayer that I seen they said they fixed. Yeah, people run up to it and unload on it, sitting there, and then every time they would go in, and it would let them claim it for every time they had shot it after they had killed it.
Come on. That's a good dog. Stay.
Come on. He will say some stuff. Now that thing turned right around and is coming right back. That's why I kind of just shoot them like this here. If he steps out here, let me check, see if he's going off the other way. He is. All right, hold on. Let's try another shot. We got him. I don't think he went down, but he took off running too much. It was just a white arrow, so I promise I'll try to make some good shots. Right now, I don't care about a good shot. I'm just having fun shooting. I'm testing the distance and stuff. But what I was talking about earlier, this game seems to update, or it's like it's got a randomization that happens every now and then, and nobody can really figure out what's going on with it, how it does it. If I get him, I'll go on and try to get me a pronghorn, and then we'll go back. I got 60. I got 20 shots.
Come. Stay.
Maybe we'll get a good shot. If we even see this one again. I'm gonna check my map. He was up in here. He probably came up here and I don't know. You gotta watch these hills. I should just wait, and I'm just being impatient tonight, y'all. Just trying to get some money. If he went back up in there, he'll be over this way. But then he probably, what they do, there he is right there. Alright, this is the right one. Got him. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and grab him. Not what I'm trying to do. I want to reload. That's $1,000 off of what I would have made, but that's still about $9,000 maybe. Anywhere between 8 and, well, 7 and 9. So that's why I just don't care. I'm just shooting them. Right now, it's just about unlocking stuff, so there you are, buddy. He's another young, so no, he's not going to give me much money. That's an adult. How much? 4,753. 4,753. So we got 1,000 off of that. That's still $8,000 that we just made. Those 2 bison. That's why I don't care if I mess them up. If I shoot them a few extra times. You make almost $10,000. If you got 2 matures, you would make $10,000. Sometimes more than that. I think a mature is like 6,000 or something. All right, let's go back up here. Sometimes you get 4 bison. I'm going to stop taking long shots. Sometimes you get 4 bison. There's one right there. That answers the question, do they stay still when you fast travel? They do. Does anybody see him going anywhere? Where did he go? Damn it. I got in the gully. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's out there? Is that him or is that a different one? I don't think that's the same one. That's not the same one. That other one was a gray looking one. That's a mature there. That's a cougar. That's an adult or mature, probably. All right. I just don't know. It's almost like this gun is not shooting nearly as far as it was. I swear, it's like this gun is just not shooting nearly as far. Only you. All right, there he is. Got him. All right, let's find that elk.
That's a good dog. Come along. Fine.
That's a baby elk. I thought that was a bigger elk than that. Did I hit the wrong one? I must have hit the wrong one. Must have hit the wrong one. So if we can do 2 trips and get 3 bison, hold on. I'll go get him after I try to get this. This would be great.
Stay where you are. Dog, you did real good.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get him. That should be able to take them down. And to be stuck with a 243 or 223 on them really sucks. If you could have... I mean, you should 100% be able to shoot a cougar with a 308. I see no reason not to. People use 44s and 45s for them all day long. With handguns, if they go jogging places that they live, so why not? He's probably going to be slowing down, the reason that I'm chasing him. Otherwise, I wouldn't usually chase him.
Stay.
I keep forgetting that this is not the other game where you can speed up. We're going to get over here as far as we can and see if we can't spot him again. I have one bison down, so I might find another one over here. If I can get that cougar, that would be amazing. We'd have a lot of money coming in that way.
Come along.
I think he spooked the reason that he was going the way he was. But he was going really slow, so... Come on, cat. Let me know where you at. It was a butterfly. And this is something else that used to be not an issue. You could run up the side of a mountain if you wanted to. No problem, and now you can't.
Stay there.
Darn it, I want that cat. Where did he go? I hate to lose $250 on an animal I'm not even going to get to harvest. He gone. I don't know where he went to, but he gone. I don't think I hit him. All right, that's a good one. That is a mature. Let's bag him. That'll be worth the money.
Such a good dog.
Yeah, I don't think I hit that one. Now, we're going to do this a different way. We're going to go here. We're going to look out here. No bison, no nothing. That's perfect.
Good job.
What you find? All right, good doggy. Now, we're going to mark that because that's where the cougar actually goes to drink. I still don't think that that was the same bison either. He had to have snuck off up that mountain and I didn't see him. That's the one thing I really have against this game, though, is that you can't really test the, like, even though we've got a range, you can't really test how far each, like, mill dot and stuff is. It doesn't make any sense. They should have put in a way to test how accurate each weapon was at what ranges and stuff. Let's make sure before we pick him up that we don't see another bison out here. A bench with milk on it? Or whatever they are. I don't think that we're going to find another bison. We might, but I don't think we're going to. I've never found over 4 on a trip, and we've taken 3, and I think there was a 4th one, but I don't know where he went to, so I'm not too worried about him. He's not out here, and then that cougar is not here, so he's laying right there. What you up to, Bad? I tell y'all what, I broke down and I took out my Mountain Dew that I keep for emergencies. It's bad when you keep a Mountain Dew in your refrigerator for emergencies when you have migraines. My head been hurting. I drank like 3 sips of this so far, 4 now. And my head it stopped hurting. I don't know what it is about Mountain Dew that will stop my head from hurting. It's wild. All right, so that one is going to net us $750. That one, Nameless That Mature, is worth $5,060. And then that guy's $198. I don't know what it is. I've been having those shooting, like sharp pains shooting through my head. I honestly was wondering if I was having a damn stroke. For a while, I was wondering about that. Where you at, buddy? By the way, y'all, you can't jump in this game. We got us a muley. No, thank you. No, thank you, bad sir. Me and you don't think alike. I'm sorry, buddy. You run under that and it automatically puts your stuff away. Now, I've never seen one that was that dark brown on them like that, I don't think. All right, let's go and clean him and go back and get us a license for the other thing. That will be $430. Refill my ammo, return to the lodge, get some new licenses, and I think that we need... Well, I got 1,500,000, or 1,500,000, 15,000. Why did I say 100? Damn, it's a lot of money, y'all. All right, we need to get Prangahorn. Here we go. All right. All right, let's go in, and we're just going to start buying anything that's not owned already. So just trying to get every single one. That's all it's about. So that right there takes care of all of the archery stuff. It is now owned. We're good to go. Let's get in on these. We've got both of those. 6,000. Let's find the most expensive. All right, so there's a 36, 3710, 3770. Okay, wait a minute. There's, okay, 32. Those are 38. All right. Bandera region we go. And Nameless, I can drink a Coke and it doesn't help. I can drink a Mellow Yellow and it doesn't help. Mellow Yellow's okay. It's not as good, but I can't explain it. I drink a sip or two of Mountain Dew and my headaches stop. There he is. He's out about that way. Or maybe up there. I've got some. It doesn't help with the headache. It helps tremendously with the upset stomach, though, or feeling nauseous in any way. All right, let's try to take that elk. I got him. All right, he's taking off. I'm not going to worry about him just yet. Let's go find our elk. He's not dead yet, so... If he hadn't have been going the other way, I would have waited for him to come this way, but he was actually headed up that direction, so... Oh, our elk. Good God, our elk is way over here. How the hell did he run that far? What is that, Bad? Is that what you're watching? So let's unlock those 2 shotguns, and that should give me all of the other, at least one of every weapon. That's a total of 8,000 that we need. Any which way but right. Who's in that, crazy old man? Jack Nicholson? Is that what I'm thinking about? Clint Eastwood. Now, I watched Gran Torino not long ago. If you've not seen that, you should watch it. And that's Any Which Way But Loose, right? Any Which Way But Loose is the name of one of them. That's a bison. What? How? What? I got the bison and didn't realize it. What the hell? Hey, yo. I tell you what. He don't put up with no shit. A man after my own heart, not putting up with anybody's shit. I didn't realize that I shot this at all. I thought it just ran. Well, Nameless, I'm sorry. That's how I am. I don't put up with anybody's shit. Henry can tell you. That's right. And I don't put up with yours. It's the only way to be, ain't it, Mama? Henry can tell you right now, I don't put up with shit from anybody. Me and Henry went to bat one time. You taught it to me. Henry was... Henry was spending the night with the neighbor, and the neighbor went nuts. He was already nuts, but he went nuts, and me and Henry went to bat. Well, it's like, oh, you ain't treating Henry that way. the crossing guard at the school, right? Yeah. I tell you what, Janice went after that one. That I went back, it was in 3rd grade. I forgot my book and I had homework. And I went back to my classroom to get my book. And he started screaming at me. I needed to get in single file line and all of this crap. And I said, I'm not part of your after school group. And he starts just cussing me and berating me. And when I told Janice, she says, you sit right here. The next day, he looked at me. He was mad as hell, but I tell you what, he didn't speak to me ever again. I can't remember his name. Not that I'd want to. I couldn't stand that son of a bitch. By the time I got to high school, I done learned that shit for myself from my mama and them. Don't take shit off nobody. I had a teacher try to hit my hand with, he had a huge mallet, like a foot-long mallet, or 2 foot and a half. No, he didn't. But, he was substituting, and we had to go to his class. Here we go. We had to go to his class. All right, let's go ahead and go back and get an elk license. And, that's another 5,000, almost another 1,000. So anyway, he slams that gavel down beside of my hand, and he told me, next time you speak, I'll make sure that it's you. I told him right quick, I said, I will take that damn gavel and break it off up your ass if you hit me again, or if you slam that thing at me. I said, you make the mistake of hitting me, it'll be the last damn thing you ever do as a teacher. I don't put up with shit. I've gotten in trouble for not putting up with shit, but I ain't taking shit off nobody. I've seen people get killed for putting up with shit, and that ain't happening. I ain't letting nobody walk over me like that. I'm sorry. Not happening. All right, let's get that one. We got that one too. We still need 32 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 38, just say that's 16,000 plus another. We need 20,000. And not promoting violence in any way. Yeah. No, there weren't no shit on my shoe. Tipper shit on my foot. Is that what you talking about? Tipper shit on my foot two times in the last week. Janice made me pick him up and bring him up here the first time. And I had picked him up and brought him up here one time earlier tonight too. And I think where he's getting older and you press on his little belly and he can't take it. So, but no, don't ever let anybody run you over. You got to stand up for yourself. Wash my foot in Clorox. We need 20,000 more. And like I said, I'm not promoting violence, but you can tell people you're not going to treat me that way. My manager at Guitar Center, this is the reason I don't work for Guitar Center anymore. My manager at Guitar Center tried to knock me down because I got hurt at work. I hurt my back. We had an accident, or I had an accident with the ladder. It had spring-loaded wheels. Who puts damn springs and wheels on a ladder? You know, but that's the only ladder we had. And I got up on it putting acoustic guitars up. And damn right. So anyway, and I don't know that I've told many people this, but I'm standing there. No. I played Master of Puppets and Dyer's Eve, and The Unforgiven, and then my stuff. That's about all I ever played there. I would play a lot of Three Doors Down and a lot of Collective Soul as well when I worked there. But most of the stuff I played was the stuff I play y'all cold. Some of my other stuff, I'd have people line up when I would start playing cold and the other stuff. I'd be like, man, I love it. What is that? And I'm like, that's my stuff, man. But anyway, he dropped his shoulder and tried to like hit me, like shoulder check me. And he knocked himself down when he done it. Even with the hurt back, I was stout enough back then, you wouldn't knock me off my feet. And I told the store manager, I said, I'm sorry. His name was Alex. I said, I'm sorry, Alex, but I said, I'll tell you right now, if he ever tries to touch me again, shoulder check me or whatever, I said, I will end him right there. And I said, I'm not going to jail for him, so I quit. He says, oh, you don't have to quit. I'll talk to him. I said, no. I said, I know myself. I know my temper. And if he ever does it again, I'll know for sure 100% it was on purpose. And I said, I'm not going to jail for his sorry ass. So I was the bigger man, and I did not stick around to see what happened. Yeah, that was not a good shot. I did hit it, but But that's why I left Guitar Center. I was not going to let somebody push me around and then claim that I done something to them, so I quit. I would rather be free and not in a fight and promote peace, not violence. Hell, I don't even know if I ever told my mama that. Did you know why I quit Guitar Center, Mama? I tell you, Alex was very upset. Me and Alex were good friends, and I worked hard. I was a very hard worker. But that ladder, I was on top of it, and when you stood on it, it would push the springs down and they would lock, so it's not supposed to move. And it sprung. And when it sprung, it threw me off, and my spine, your spine is in a curly E shape, like a capital E, but curly. And my spine went into a C shape when it threw me off. I didn't become friends with my bullies. I'm not allowed to say what happened to them. That is not the same one. That's a different one, I think. So he went there. He's still around there somewhere, and then that's a different one. He was coming from too far away. Hey, I shot something. It must have been that whitetail. Unless I did hit that bison and he took off over there, which I don't think he could have got that far. It had to have been that whitetail. But yeah, when my mom was talking about, we pulled up for school. I don't know if I was late or I was right at the time I was supposed to be getting to class, and I started to get out of the car, and he pushed me back in the car and demanded that we pull to a different spot or something. And I thought for sure Mama was going to get arrested that day. Oh my goodness. So I thought she's going to get arrested for whooping him. If y'all see any movement, I mean, what do these people think messing with people's kids? Trust me, he had no chance. I know you. He had no chance. What was that?
Come. Stay.
Got him. Now, I don't know if that's the other one or not. That one was, that looked like the first one. The second one was a little bit, brighter or duller colors. So I think he was actually the, a mature. That's an adult or a young. I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. I have no clue what that was about. It made no sense why I couldn't get out of the car there and everybody else had just got out there. Now, what was that man's name? Withers? I think that was his name, was Wilson Withers or something like that. Now this y'all won't find him if you look online or anything, I'm sure, so I can say a name. The one that told me I had to get into single file line. His name was either Mr. Wilson or Mr. Withers. I think it was Mr. Withers. I'm wondering if his name was Wilson, though. I don't remember. But, I couldn't stand him.
Fine. I'm counting on you.
Super shoe. We all, half of my family, including me, my mama, my aunts, and my uncles, all had a math teacher named Mr. Shoemaker. Yeah. And I couldn't stand him. What y'all don't know about me is back at that time in my life, I was according to test, I had a math genius IQ. And I finished a whole, here he is. He's a mature. He didn't like me because I could finish a month's worth of work in one day at school and in literally like 15 minutes, and I had nothing else to do. So I started drawing, and he got,
Who's a good dog? Let's go.
he would get mad at me. And he would start his crap with me about, oh, you shouldn't be drawing. And I remember he says, oh, you done gave him abs now, because I was drawing a comic character. Oh, you done gave him abs now. And I'm like, I told him, I said, Mr. Shoemate, I said, I done finished all my work. I done finished all the work for this week. And everything that you gave us for all of the other work you gave us for the rest of the month that you just sat there and gave us. He says, it's been 15 minutes. There ain't no way.
Come here.
And I said, yeah, absolutely. And he says, now I know you ain't done that. I picked it all up and I handed it to him and I said, go grade it. And he just kind of looked dumbfounded and he says, if you got a single thing wrong, you're going to have to do blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. I said, cool, man. Let's do it. I said, let's see who's right and who's wrong. I got 100 on every single thing. And he was so mad at me. And he said something or another to this girl in my class, and I said, Mr. Shoemate been around a while, and she said, how you know that? And I said, well, I said he taught my uncles, my aunts, my mama, and my uncles, and my daddy. And he looked at me kind of funny, and he says, he kind of looks funny, and he said, who's your mama? And I told him. And he looked at me and his eyes kind of. And he said, who are your uncles? And I told him. And he does this. He just falls back in his chair and slaps the arms of his chair. And he's like looking at me, and he never messed with me again. He never told me I couldn't do anything. He just gave me 100 on everything, and there we were. I had no problems with Mr. Shoemate after that. None at all. He did not like my uncles. At the end of the year, he retired. It was fun, though. Up until then, in math and everything, and maybe the next year, I didn't have homework because I finished, like I said, the whole month's full of work in 15 minutes. He was mad. No, he didn't like Dwight. Not then. He didn't like Dwight then. Yep, that not happening. He, when I said who my uncles were, I said Dwight, and I wasn't his pet. No, I was not his pet. He just had, he had, are you talking about the math teacher or Burkholtz? The math teacher, I was late a few times because of you, but no, he didn't care if I was late because I was the only one in the class that knew any damn thing. How in the hell do I missed that close? Hey, it happens. Burkholtz was later though. He was my, I don't remember what he taught, but I sure was glad to have you as a mama. Sure was glad to have you as a mama that day for his class, because I started getting straight A's in his class, and that was that damn history, social studies bullshit that I hated. I never had to worry after that, seriously, in his class, and I loved him for that. I know, he was just crazy. Y'all, if you ever, I'm telling y'all, you in school, you gotta have a teacher that likes your mama. Everybody called him Mr. Bowtie. He was cool though. He is actually really cool. There were a few teachers I did not like. Like there was one in college I couldn't stand. His name was Mr. Burgess, and I called him Mr. Red Mustache. He was a piece of shit. He failed me. The only 2 classes I ever failed, he failed me because I knew more than him, and he didn't like it. And I refused to do homework in a computer class that was history and bullshit. And I told him, I'm not doing that. That's not what this class is about. I'm sorry. I'm here to learn operating systems, and I'm here to learn the other things. I'm not here to learn a history lesson on other stuff that has nothing to do with computers. And he didn't like it. And every time, he didn't like me because I would point out that he was wrong. Oops, I gotta reload. I would point out that he was wrong. And he did not like that a bit. And I would prove him wrong. So they put me in another of his classes the next year, and I said, oh, great. And he looked at me and he says, here we go again. He said to me, if I say something wrong, are you going to point it out? And I said, I sure am. He says, you might as well leave because I'm going to fail you anyway. And he did. Only 2 classes I've ever failed in my life. You tell me how I fail a computer class. That's another one that we hit and I did not realize. You tell me that. How? You know what? That might be a different one. No. He was a dummy. He was a complete dumbass. He didn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. And I am not kidding. He was the dumbest teacher I have ever seen in my life. How he became a teacher, I don't know. When I went to college, I had a class where we had to learn how to do spreadsheets, word processing, and databases and stuff like that. And the teacher got confused, and the teacher looked at me, and I handed in 5 minutes. I finished the assignment, and she said to us, I don't know how this works. But this is what it says. I've done it. I turned it in, and she looks at me, and she hands me the teacher's book, and she says, Michael, you teach the class. The only reason I did not have a perfect 100 in that class was I have a very slight dyslexia, and I put a 3 and a 5 backwards in a spreadsheet. And she sat down and about cried. Yeah, their teachers are, some teachers are pieces of shit. They have no reason, no right to be a teacher. Like one that we know. Nameless, what about you? How many teachers did you have that you didn't like? Now, I had... Oh, I tell you what. When, y'all think my mama here is a badass. And she is. She's a complete badass. But I'll tell y'all something. My grandma, they would not call her to come get me from school. Nobody come to pick me up that day, and I told them, call my grandma. And my other grandma was sick, and they refused to call because they said, oh, your grandma's sick, we can't call. And I said, not her, my other grandma, the one I live with. And they refused to call her. And she went up there the next day, and the principal got under his desk and hid. I was standing there laughing my ass off. He got under his desk and hid.
Stay, and don't make a sound.
I can't remember his name. He wasn't principal very much after that, very long after that. But he did. He literally got under his desk and hid. And when they started, somebody stole somebody's gum in the gym class. And it turned out the kid just had chewed it all and was mad and wanted somebody else to give him some gum. I don't know where that little guy went. And the teacher brought out The teacher brings out the paddle with the holes in it. And that teacher thinks that she's going to paddle me. She done paddled like 8 other kids, and she gets to me. And I told her, I said, you touch me with that paddle, it'll be the last thing you ever do, because my grandma and my aunt will have your head. And I tell you what, Janice went to school after her. It wasn't but...
Let's find it.
It wasn't but just 2 minutes after Janice went in that school, and she come out there apologizing to me. And I tell you what, I wouldn't have wanted to be her. Janice said, you paddle him with that, I will break it over your head. I don't know where that thing is at. The dog is at it. Oh, it's over here. But another thing. Oh, here's our bison. This is a young. We don't need it. $556 yards away. Okay. That was a white. That was 100% a white X. I don't know how I got that. But anyway, the other thing that happened that I always thought was funny was the kids were cutting up in Spanish class, and we had to write 1,000 sentences a night. I will not cut up in class. I will not goof off in class or something like that. We had to do it in Spanish. I have a permanent indentation on my finger from that shit. Oh my God. My grandma didn't play. She did not play. All right. No, I tell you, the one thing, oh, there you are, Henry. Welcome back. The one thing that she done though, she went to the class and she told that Spanish teacher, I don't care what the others do. If he didn't do it, he will not be writing another sentence. And the next day, the Spanish teacher says, y'all better behave. I have been threatened within an inch of my life. And if I get in trouble, it's on all of y'all, besides Michael. There was an update. Okay. But yeah, she didn't play about that. Let me make sure I got my ammo. I think I do. All right, let's go check for other stuff. And again, I'm not promoting violence in any way. We're just talking about things that have happened in the past and not putting up with crap from people. I tell you now, sometimes you don't mess with some people who aren't doing anything wrong. You don't take your anger out on them. Now, if somebody is doing something wrong and you call the police on them or something like that, that's 100% acceptable. But when somebody's not doing anything wrong at all and then you try to just cause problems, that's bull. 600-yard shot on that coyote. I wonder if it's possible. When? Oh, wait, I remember that. I remember that. Oops. Yeah, I remember that crap. Her mama was a complete psycho. I sure hated finding out about her daddy, though. I loved her daddy to death. He was good people. I don't know how he put up with her. Let's go back to the lodge, and I'm going to take a very quick break. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Oh my goodness. I think we lost Nameless. No, she's still here. I gotta see how much money I got. We needed 20,000 altogether. We got 11,000. Go back out there and see if we can't find 2 more. After that, we'll switch up to another game probably. I've already been on here for 2 hours though. I weren't expecting it to take quite this long, but I'm enjoying myself. Now, talking about things that have happened in the past and all. I tell you, a lot of teachers do things that they should not do. 100% should not do. And expect to get away with it. The way that they treat kids and stuff. But nowadays as well, kids straight up do a lot of stuff that they should not get away with, and they do just because they're kids. People of all ages should be held accountable for what they do. And school kids just, it seems like they're no longer held accountable for anything they do. I'd rather have the bison.
stay.
Got him. All right, we need to... Oh, there's another one. Oh, my goodness. That's my bison over there. Where did this guy go? He didn't cut back through there, did he? I think he was further up this way. If we can get him, that's about all we need. There we go. Got him too, one shot. And I'm telling y'all, I make some of the same shots, some of the same exact shots, and sometimes they'll hit and sometimes they won't. There he goes. By the way, we are going to be playing some Ranch Simulator here very soon. Not tonight, but very soon. And y'all need to thank Miss CG for that. And Mr. Bad. Mr. Bad said, hey, I know that you've been wanting this game. It's on sale. And CG says, oh, here. And she gifted it to me. So thank Miss CG for that. And we will be playing that sometime here soon.
Who's a good dog? Come along. Go on.
Track it. All 10 feet. Track it.
Stay where you are. Let's find it.
It is so nice to have a night where my head is not having shooting pains in it. I see it right there.
Come on. Find it.
Yes, laying right there. Hopefully that's a mature. She's going for it.
Good job.
It's a young as well. All right, let's go get them gone. All right, let's refill our ammo, claim our animals. That's 4,753. Another 4,753. Let's try to get one more. They do seem to be out here a lot more than they were. All right, doggy. Doggy dog, doggy dog. In my way, doggy dog. All right, we should be able to finish up the ARs and the last shotgun with what we have. We might be $600 off, so I need to get me one more bison or something worth $600. I would think that there was something out here, but I really am not seeing anything, so it has to be behind this mountain. If it's here at all, which I'm thinking there should be. Well, I don't know. We might just go back to... the lodge and see if we have enough money. Because I don't see crap. All right, we'll see how much we got. Oh, we got enough. Okay. Let's go with the shotguns. All right, that's all of the shotguns, I think. Go get the rest of the ARs. And boom. There we go, collector. That's purchase every single weapon, one of every weapon. So, let's take a grand tour and let's check it out. We got shotguns over here from the DLC. We have shotguns from the DLC. We have the recurve. We have our bows. All of our different shotguns here. We've got some rifles from a DLC there. Or from the Bear Hunter, I think. Yeah, those are all shotguns. And then going over here, we got our ARs. We've got our lever actions, and then we've got some more shotguns here. And then we've got some rifles here, special rifles. Here will be binoculars. Over here we'll have the, this is all of the collars. And then like here also is collars. So over here, I think you get your scents and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't remember what's in those. But coming over here, you've got some other rifles. And I think those are shotguns there as well, those. But then you've got more rifles here. And you got your good rifles here. So these are your 85s and stuff like that. So we actually have every weapon represented at this point, which is amazing. Let's look and see what we actually have available. So if we go here, this is an okay weapon. I'm not too happy with it all the time. But then this is the X-Bolt Varmint, and I have found this chambered in like a 308 or something like that, whatever it is, that you can actually do pretty good with that. The other X-Bolt, the Hell's Canyon Long Range, I don't see what the difference is too much in these, this one to this one or anything. They all seem to be about the same, but that one seems to be better. Could just be I had a better wind that day. Then you got the Browning, and the Brownings have some really cool looks to them, but they're not all that great, to be honest. They're fine, but we will set it up to where we just go out and hunt something random one day, I guess. So, and then you go down here and you've got the T3X, and we've got several, I think 3 of them. Now I do like these, but you only have 3 bullets, and they don't drop stuff. So I don't like them that much. They're okay, but I mean, we'll play with them though. These are the 85s. This is one of my favorite guns. It's really nice. I like it in 300 or 338. I think it's 338 in this game. This one is a 9.6 by 5.2 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. 9.3 by 6.2. And this is the best high caliber gun in the game. It shoots better than all of the rest. It can shoot at longer distances and more accurately from what I have seen. And then you've got the Finlight, and the Finlight is really nice. And now they're all basically the same. The 85 Bavarian, Finlight, Hunter, and Hunter Laminated, they're all basically the same, except for the Finlight's a little bit different for some reason. It's not the same shape, and it's a different stock, I think. But I have it in 243, and it's a really nice 243. I didn't mean to actually grab that. We'll select that though. And now going on down though, the 85 Hunter I have in 338, and it is a nice weapon. Now this one here, the Hunter Laminated, I used to put in 243 on PlayStation, and that's one of my favorite things, is that in 243. So I might go for that next. Then we have the Barney Karen, whatever they are. They are a manual repeating, and they're a very weird rifle, but I do like them. And then you've got these two, the Coyote Light and the Extreme Weather. The Extreme Weather is the best small caliber gun in the game, hands down. I have taken more stuff with this more accurately than all of the others. The hardest hitting gun in the game is this one, the Model 94 Takedown. It's got a shorter range on it, it seems, but it does seem to have the most power in the game. From all of my tests that I have seen, it's by far got the most power. And then going on down, we have the XPRs, which are Winchesters, and I don't really like them all that much. They're okay, but again, they're just different. We might have to play with them at some point. Going back over here to the shotguns, we've now got all of the shotguns, and I really like duck hunting with the semi-automatics. Oh my goodness. The semi-automatics and stuff. And these over-under are really good for them as well. And for turkey and stuff, I really like these a lot for the turkey and the pheasants. However, I have found that if you're hunting rabbits or hares, especially hares, but it does the same on rabbits, you really want to have a double barrel shotgun. Now, however, this one right here from the DLC, the Beretta 486, if you're hunting rabbits and hares, this is the gun you want to go with until you get the Azure Eloge, which once you get the Azure Eloge, it is, in my opinion, the best that you can use for hold on. It's the best you can use for the rabbits and hares. That's the one I want, 243. So going here though, we've got all of the ARs, and your ARs are only in 223 and 308. That one, yeah. You've only got 2 in 308, and it's the Rec 10 and the black Keratote and the flat dark earth Cerakote is what it's called, Cerakote. And then of course you've got all of your bows, and I like that gray one right there, but the one I like is the midnight one, I think. Yeah, One Nation Midnight. That's my favorite one. But there we go. We got us some new weapons to go with next time. Let's see what we got money for now. We still got $2,000, 2,700. So I want to see how much that other one costs right quick, and we can maybe go for it. 47. How much? I can get that in 243. That's way too expensive right now. The one I want is in 3855. It's a nice one there. Let's see about the other one up here. Should be that one. I own it in 243, so that's fine. All right, how about this? Let's go out of here. I don't need the optics, but we need stuff like these. Why don't we go ahead and start buying these, and whatever I can afford, get them on the shelf. These, I believe, are the longest range in the game. These are nice. They're a rangefinder. If you could zoom them in and out, they would be even better, but unfortunately you cannot. So let's go with that. And that leaves us $400. All right. Well, we can maybe get a piece of clothing. 469. I don't think so. I think everything is at least 500. Nope. We got some hats. Let's go with that one. My dogs, I still need to buy 2 more dogs. All right. We'll go out here one more time and just see what's out here. I haven't hunted with these weapons in a long time. I'm hoping to just find one and get me a quick kill and be done. If I don't find something while I'm here, then we'll just go on back. And that'll be that. Oh, wait. I think I just seen it. I think he was right in there. I can't remember how large these squares are. I don't need to be doing that with these guns here because I'll run out of ammo fairly quick. Do I have the right one? Yeah, alright. I was just hoping to see it have a big old red X pop up and me just sit here and be like, what? Bad would think that's funny. I might poop my pants if I done that. I'd hope not. I get too impatient playing these games sometimes. I really get impatient with it. Making sure I have.
Stay where you are. Good job.
Well, I did not get him. Even though I was that close, I did not get a good shot on him somehow. I don't understand that. Y'all saw that I got good shots with the other rifle. No problem whatsoever. Why am I not getting a good shot with this one?
Come.
I shot him 3 times. He should be going down.
Fine.
The heck is that?
Come here. Go get it.
Okay, I got 10 shots. 10 ammo.
Come on.
I just got to get one more shot into it and it will die. And then we'll go. I want to, hopefully get my other maps unlocked fully. At some point here soon. It's coming closer. All right, here we go. All right, we got him. I don't know why I didn't get him that first time, though. That should have been a good hit on him. Still, no good hits at all. It says 152 yards. I don't understand that. But let's go ahead and head out. And I want to play something else. I got a lot done what I was trying to do, so still got some money for him. Refill my ammo, return to the lodge, and I might have enough to get that that one I want. I got 4,000. Why don't, instead of buying a gun right now, why don't we buy all of the rest of these if I can? 4,700. Wow. Okay. Oh, 973. Good gosh. Wow, I didn't realize that they were that much. And then we've got these wind powders. Once you got everything in the game, to like you've bought everything, all you have to worry about at that point is going through and just buying the scent killer and the wind puffers, and you don't have to worry about the rest of it at all. Just buy those, and then like you've got these here. The one that I'm gonna get, rabbit lure. All right, there we go. Now let's go look in here. Okay, yeah, here we go. So we got our binoculars here, several of them. Collars. I don't think the scent lures and stuff actually go on here, which I wish they had of. This to me says that they had plans to add additional stuff, because we've got this one, we have that one, and we have that one. And to me, it just says, oh, they intended to add other stuff. But then they never did. So this is, you must first claim one of every animal type. That's cool. Now, I've had people tell me that they have done that, and like just shooting them and harvest them will do it. But when I done that, it did not work. Achievements. Okay. So when I done that, it did not work, unfortunately, and I had to go in and I had to okay, that's my coyote. I had to get one on the stand, so. All right. Well, that's going to do it for Hunting Simulator 2 tonight. I had a lot of fun. If I am just hunting bison, I kind of get tired of it. So I'm going to find something else. I'm not sure what yet, though, so just hang out for a few minutes and we will find it. But if y'all are watching the archive, or you're here just for Hunting Sim 2, then I will see y'all later, and y'all have a great night.